The time is now. The place is here. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Yes, you read the caption correctly. I will be reacting to Dragon in Harmony by Marcin. Complete full album. We got 14 songs, 46 minutes. It came out this year. It is actually his debut album, as I understand it. So it's pretty exciting. Big shout out to Aga Victoria PL, who suggested that I react to this, along with other people that, maybe I'm missing them, but others have requested this. And I'm happy to do it. I'm actually very excited. Probably one of my most anticipated album reactions that I have done. I have reacted to about 12 other albums from this year. In case you guys are interested, there's an album playlist on my channel, and at the end of the year I will let you know who my winners are, the top 10 and my favorite one. So let's dive right in. I have seen the music video for a few of these, but most I have not heard, so this is mostly gonna be a first time reaction to the songs. It is a longer video, keep that in mind, so make sure you get cozy, get a blanket, sit by the fireplace, get your cat to get on your shoulders and give you a massage while you're listening to the reaction. Why not? Get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. What? Let's go. Can you hear that? I don't know why I'm doing ASMR now for the videos. Just a bonus for your ears. First song, Guitar is Dead. Man, wow, kind of a downer to start off the album like that. Guitar is Dead. Okay, haven't heard this song. It's like the intro, okay.
By being the only string instrument really polyphonic, it is impossible to compose if you don't play it. And if you don't play it well.
Interesting intro. Some sort of a poetic message there at the end, and I got the vibe of like Middle Eastern music, desert land, something like that. So traveling, starting the journey, and he is, I guess, here to. Guitar is dead, but we have Marcin, so he's bringing the guitar back to life, in essence. Next up, I Killed It. Okay, haven't heard this one. You know, there's something about not having any vocals in a song or competition composition, as is the case here. I think it forces you to focus more on like every chord, every note of the instruments. In a way, they even come back or come to life in a greater level, I would say. uh, just playing around, it reminds me a lot of my uncle, who is a professional guitar player, and he plays flamenco music, right? Native to Spain. So I see a lot of similarities there. Next up, When the Light Goes, featuring Portugal the Man. I reacted to this music video, and I really enjoy it. So let's go.
Shape in plasticine, a black-eyed cosmic beam. And when it spoke, then we built another. With the crack of a smile from the lonely crocodile. One day you'll walk away. When the light goes on, Lizard King in the sun. Heads are hanging, all the eyes on me are rolling. Hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes on. Reality is gone. Lizard King in the sun. Heads are hanging, hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes. Hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes on. Hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes.
This is that's how basically how I imagine Marcin plays the guitar. Like the instrument's not even there. He's so magical that he's just doing this with his fingers, and the sound appears.
When the light goes on, there's a king in the sun. Heads are hanging, all the eyes on me are closing. Hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes on. In solitude I'm one. There's a king in the sun. Heads are hanging, hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes on. Hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes on. There's a king in the sun. Heads are hanging, all the eyes on me are closing. Hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes. There's a king in the sun. My eyes are closing. Hope I don't see a ghost when the light goes.
When the Light Goes is one of my favorite songs of the entire year. Probably top 10. I think you'll see it on the list. By the way, stay tuned for the Golden Cloud Awards, where I will, give you my opinion on best artist, album, songs, etc. Such a great collaboration with Portugal the Man, which I had heard in the past, but I sort of forgot how incredible his voice was, in the sense that it's really like pleasing to hear. I mean, he doesn't have like, I don't know, technically the most insane voice, like, you know what I'm saying? But it works so well with the guitar, with, blending the two of them together combined, just created this masterpiece. I really love this song. I'm serious. And so it it's gonna be hard to top that song in the album. To be honest, maybe impossible. And I don't know why. I think almost every album I have reacted to, the third song is their best song of the whole album. I don't know why that's usually the case. It's like the third or fourth song on every album turns out to be like the biggest hit. So, I think they arrange it in a way that, it makes sense and they know what they're doing. So, next up, Cry Me a River. Is that a cover of Justin Timberlake's Cry Me a River? Dun, dun, dun. Oh man, interesting. Let's check it out. As if you had any other choice. Well, you could click off, but why would you do that and miss the opportunity to witness the most wonderful reaction that you have seen all day to this particular album? It is another great song. I haven't heard this from Marcin, and it's been a while since I heard the original. So, oh man, this is gonna be great. More than doing justice for this song. In fact, I think it gave it new life, and really, it felt like a completely different version, like a reimagined version. At some point near the start here, like 30% of the song, he went into this like style of 1950s, I want to say. Sounded older. It brought me back to like a different era completely. Maybe even like Cuba. I felt like that 1950s Cuba kind of energy is very cool. So there was a lot of like different styles in this piece, and it's so nice to listen to. I don't, guys, I'm gonna run out of words here to describe a whole album. There's only so much I can come up with, but this is comfortably sitting at number 2 for the album. Really, really nice. I enjoyed this. Next up, Classical Dragon, featuring Tim Henson. I believe this is that was the first time I ever saw Marcin. So I did react to that music video. I haven't seen it in a while though. So. This was like a dance of fire. Whenever you're doing a collaboration with someone else, such as this case, it's like you're pushing each other. There's a bit of, I wouldn't say competition, but you know what I mean. It's like whenever you're with someone else, you obviously want to do even better to impress them, but also working together. So it was like a dance, but with the guitars. It was beautiful. It was incredible. I definitely have to check out more from Tim Henson. I don't think I've done that yet. So please recommend any other suggestions for Tim Henson. This is one of the best of the album. I'm gonna end up saying that, saying the same thing about like most of the songs, but it's just so good, and I'm just surprised because do I see Smooth Operator here? The classic from the 1980s by Smooth Operator by Machine. What is that? Smooth Operator. Oh, by Sade. Wow. Really unexpected to see that on here. Released 1984. You can't go wrong. 1984, the best year of music, in my opinion, after doing some research. Wow, I did not expect that song to be on here, but yeah, okay, let's go. The way I would describe this is, imagine you are comfortable wherever you are, you're sitting down on a nice couch, right, for your back, and you're drinking hot cocoa and eating a chocolate chip muffin. That's how I would describe it. Anyone else thinking the same thing? We on the same page here? It was, more like smooth operator of guitar. Am I right? Come on, anyone? I would. I'm just imagining like if Marcin had a name tag, right, at his job, like first day on the job, Marcin, smooth operator of guitar. It's like I was listening to the song for the first time. That funky bass, doom, doo doom, doo doom, doo doom, jazzy a little bit. Really, it was smooth. I don't know how else to describe it. Really nice song, like bringing me back to that time period. We don't hear music like that anymore with that specific sound, right? So this is bringing me back to the 80s, which I love. Beautiful. Okay, next up, Allergies featuring Delaney Bailey. I did react to the music video. I think that's the one where he was playing the guitar underwater. Also, I think there was a girl in my school, in my high school, named Delaney Bailey.
Seeing ghosts in the hallway. Looks like your outline in my driveway. There's a horizon disappearing on me. Chase it on red eyes with your memory. Left all my love in April. Left you amongst the trees.
Her voice reminds me a lot of Billie Eilish.
Left you behind in spring will remind me there's nothing left to you. So you and your gravitational pull. I'll be the ocean and you the moon. Not much to do when the sun goes down anymore. Will you open up if I knock on your door? Nothing left to give, nothing left to say. I'll be on my way. Left all my love in April. Left you amongst the trees. Left you behind in spring will remind me there's nothing left to you. So
ending on like this trippy note, as if we were drifting away into a deep sleep or something like that. You know what's interesting about this song? That the sound itself to me seems romantic. I could almost picture like a scenario where I was in New York City, nighttime, beautiful skyline, and I was going on this fancy, elegant, romantic date, right? Everyone's like sitting at their tables, huge venue, waiters everywhere, and there was live music, and they were playing this in some stage, red velvet. You get the gist. I don't want to see. I keep getting carried away, and the video is gonna be too long. But it has that kind of vibe, right? Like you're on a date, and it's very elegant, and you have this playing in the background. But if you pay attention to the lyrics, she left. The love is gone. Left all my love in April. Left you among the trees. It's over, people. Just let it go. So it is what it is. Great song, I think. Together, even like peaceful. It's one of those songs that it's like, okay, it's nice to listen to. He was attacking the guitar, right, as always, but not with aggressiveness, almost with care and tenderness in this case. And at one point, it almost sounded like the arp. I don't know if it was actually that instrument or if it was making the guitar sound like an arp. But there you have it. Okay. Next up, Nardis. I don't even know. Is that a what does that mean? I haven't heard this. Nardis. Is that a word or a name? Or both? So I guess it's a song by Bill Evans. I'm not familiar with it. It was slow, jazzy, sensual, I would say. And you know what's impressive that I'm realizing about this album? That Marcin plays the guitar, right? He has no vocals on most of these songs, so he has less to play with. Yet the songs in this album are very distinct. They have their own personality. Like I said, I've been checking out other albums, and sometimes those songs kind of blend together. I'm like, okay, this is getting a bit repetitive, you know. Not in this case. I like in my head I can differentiate the different songs because they're different. They're particular. And that is very impressive considering what I just mentioned, that he is a guitarist and there's like not many other instruments going on, so it's even more difficult to set them apart. But I think he's doing a great job, and man, it's hard to tell like now which ones are my favorite songs, but I'll try to give you the list at the end. Next up, I Don't Write About Girls, featuring Ichika Nito. I actually just reacted to this a few days ago, and I was very much surprised with the sound, the video, and by Ichita. So let's tune in here. This is one of the best, incredible collaboration. I like how the beginning and the end sort of tie together. It goes full circle. It has this mysterious sound that could be coming from a music box or something like that. And this hip hop beat goes so hard and so well. Just the blending of the genres. Perfect example. I really enjoyed this one. One of the best. Next up, Claire de Lune. Claire the Moon, de Lune. Lune is moon, right? In French. I don't know. I don't know, guys. You tell me, please. I haven't heard this song. Composer Claude Debussy, 1905. Yeah, this is a throwback. So this is how the song made me feel, like the DreamWorks logo that I'm pulling up here. Just a guy sitting sort of on the moon, fishing amongst the clouds. Beautiful scenery, iconic visual here, and that's basically what I was thinking in my head. It was light. It felt soft, inviting, and respectful. A tune thanking the moon, essentially. It was like an appreciation for the moon. So I really enjoyed that. It put me on like a more like a different, like my heart rate went down. All right, next up, Cough Syrup. Is that a cover of a song? I mean, I know what, when you're sick, you cough syrup, but I haven't heard this. This felt like a song that you would hear or that you would want to listen to when you're maybe with someone else, with your partner. And I'll just say that much. Next up, Heart-Shaped Box. I did react to the music video. In fact, it was one of the first times I saw Marcin. So, but I don't remember that well. Although I know the song. It's by the Police, right? Heart-Shaped Box. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I just have to correct myself already. It's not by the Police. It's by Nirvana. I got those mixed up. I'm sorry. Wow, jumping right into the next one. Yeah, so it was by Nirvana. Of course, I have heard the song many times before. Um, what can I say about that one? It was so whenever I can't even, whenever I hear the original, I get this sense of like tragedy, of depression. It's a bit dark to me, sad feeling. But this one, it was more like continuous. Like, don't even think about it, just listen to it, just appreciate it, and move on. So it was a different feeling that I got from that one. And yeah, I'll just go back, or I'll go to the next one, which is Bite Your Nails. I don't. My mom does. But yeah, I'll just calling out my mom live on television. Who's the song by? Let's see. And let's go. It's an original. What a journey. The most intense song of the album. It felt like a challenge, as if you were playing Guitar Hero and you're getting towards the end and it's like, okay, now you have to play Bite Your Nails on expert mode. Really difficult level, it sounded like. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not a musician myself, but from the sound of it, there was just like so many switch ups, so many changes, ups, downs, hills, mountains, obstacles, hurdles, rocks, whatever. It was just, it was a lot. It was all over. Very intense, energetic. Yeah, the powerful ending here. And now, last but not least, Requiem. Requiem? Requiem? I always have a hard time pronouncing that word. Requiem of a Dream. I remember that song. Requiem. Okay, Requiem. It's like, am I about to face the final boss, or what's going on here? There you have it. Goodbye. No, that last song, Requiem, it felt like a fairy tale. A fairy tale. My accent. Now we're going back to Shrek. And it's as if Mario was trying to rescue Princess Peach, but in the style of Marcin, like in his world of guitar playing. That's what it felt like to me. Those like vocalizations, a bit spooky, right? Man, what can I say to summarize this whole album? Exploration and innovation of the instrument. It was a masterclass that made me want to learn to play the guitar, but at the same time, at such high level, you just have to sort of respect it, appreciate it, and bow down to greatness, because what we're seeing here is very cool. The blending of classical guitar, some hip hop in there, some with the singers and the different styles. I mean, we have look at the variety that we have going on here. We have originals from Marcin, Smooth Operator, Crimea River, Sade, Justin Timberlake, Nirvana, uh, other musicians from way back in the day. It's just a big range of sound here, and I really appreciate that when there's variety, but at the same time there is cohesiveness to the album, consistency, and you can tell that it's Marcin that was playing the guitar. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate. My favorites. Number one, by far, When the Light Goes. I think it's just a perfect combination. Paired with Portugal the Man's voice. I love that song. I hope he does more collaborations like this in the future. I mean, of course, I enjoy it when he's just playing the guitar and he does original tracks, but combine the two and you get, straight up bangers. So number one, When the Light Goes, without a doubt. Number two, a bit tricky. It could be I Don't Write About Girls, I would say. Number three, Classical Dragon. And number 4 and 5 are going to be Smooth Operator and Crimea River. But it's very close with, from 2 to 5. Let me know if you have a list down in the comments below what you guys' favorites are. And stay tuned for more Marcin. Don't go anywhere. Don't move muscle. Remember, I do have a Patreon. Go there for extra content. And thank you for your support. Hit the like. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.